Long ago, the people of Israel were at war with the Philistines. On one hill stood the army of Israel, and on the other stood the Philistines, their banners flying proudly in the wind. Between them lay a wide valley, silent except for one terrifying voice that broke the peace every morning. That voice belonged to Goliath, a giant of a man over 9 feet tall, wearing armor that shimmered like bronze fire under the sun. Every day he stepped forward and roared, "Send me a man to fight. If he defeats me, we will serve you. But if I win, you will serve us." The Israelites trembled. No one dared move. Even King Saul, tall and strong, was afraid. Saul finally agreed, saying, "Go, and may the Lord be with you." The king offered David his own armor, but it was far too heavy. David smiled and said, "I can't fight like this." He took off the armor, picked up his shepherd's staff, and walked to a nearby stream. There he knelt and chose 5 smooth stones, placing them in his pouch. In his hand, he held his simple sling, the same one he had used to protect his sheep. And with steady steps, David walked out into the valley. The Philistines laughed when they saw him. Goliath's deep voice boomed across the field. "Am I a dog that you come at me with sticks? Come here, and I'll feed you to the birds." But David called back, his voice strong and clear. "You come against me with a sword and a spear, but I come against you in the name of the Lord Almighty. Today everyone will know that the Lord saves, not by sword, not by spear, but by his power." The two moved closer. David reached into his bag, pulled out a stone, and placed it in his sling. He began to swing it, faster and faster, until it sang through the air. Then, whiz! The stone flew like lightning and struck Goliath right on the forehead. The giant stopped, staggered, and with a thunderous crash, Archanon fell face down to the ground. Silence covered the valley. Then a great shout rose from Israel's army. "The giant is down! Goliath has fallen!" David ran forward, stood over the fallen warrior, and lifted his eyes toward heaven. "The battle belongs to the Lord, he whispered. And that day God gave Israel a great victory through the faith of a young shepherd who trusted him completely.